Another vanilla latte served. On my way back to my draining station behind the counter, I saw a man with his head buried into his keyboard. His back hunched. I could see the words leaking out his eyes, ears, and mouth onto the keyboard. I looked at his screen. A boy was abandoned and walked in the rain with the wind blowing hard against his face. It was a quick glance, I swear. He was writing a script. He would hop off work, drop by here, and start writing. He still had his uniform on. A clean suit with an ugly tie choking him. Just like other customers, he ordered his vanilla latte and sat down. He would chug the whole thing before writing. He picked the exact same chair to sit in every time. A single chair at a small table for two. I snuck a look every time I walked by. The boy found a truck stop and the manager let him stay the night. The truck stop had an employee quit the next morning and they told the boy to repay the favor. He got sick of the child labor and hopped inside of a young lady's 18-wheeler without her knowing. She was in her early 20s like me. Together, they jumped across multiple states on the way to her destination. At the end of the story, she found him a new home as she couldn't take care of him on her own. Throughout the story, they kept drinking the same thing. Black coffee. Coffee with nothing special added to it. Hundreds of vanilla lattes later, instead of trying to break each key one press at a time, he was stuck blinking like his cursor. His back straight. The script looked finished. But with one short, sharp snap, he closed his laptop and walked out. Asshole. He didn't even take a sip of the coffee. For weeks he was nowhere to be found. I called him the Nowhere Man. He was the only reason I still wanted to come to work every day. Before him, I had no choice but to work at the coffee shop. I went and got that degree my parents and counselors told me about, yet I still have to make vanilla lattes. The number of lattes outnumbered the rejection emails, interviews, and job offers pretty quickly. He was going somewhere. I wanted to watch. It wasn't until last year I realized I wanted to be an actor. I was scared of my parents walking in on me while I was trying to live the life of another. I haven't applied for any auditions. Yet. Never. I spent all my time behind the counter in Nowhere Land, with nowhere plans for nobody. Before I saw him, I was already a nowhere woman. One night, I was the last barista to leave. I was about to turn off the lights when someone knocked on the front door. A customer wearing ugly clothing with an ugly tie gladly choking him. The Nowhere Man had returned with a fat stack of papers. I didn't care what the sign said, we were open. With a smile on my face, I took his order,